Right, what up YouTube? We're out here today. I found a nice little creek on some state land. We're gonna get out there, set up a raccoon trap, maybe two. We got beautiful tracking weather. It's still snowing as of right now. Let's get to it. Creek flows right along here. This is the wood line that goes along the creek. It's not very deep, I know that. Nice fluffy wet snow out here today. Check out what it's looking like over here. Love it when it's snowing. It's absolutely beautiful. It's been a real warm winter here in Michigan. Usually I'm on Lake St.Clair sitting on about 10 inches ice or so right now, riding my quad around. There's no ice this year. Yeah, I'm thinking this could be a good spot. We got that log going across the creek right here, and I'm thinking about tying off to one of these trees right here. It'll keep it shielded from people a little bit who are walking by this field line, you know, and I think this is a beautiful spot. All right, boys. We're at the spot I showed you just along the creek line here. Give you a quick show. We got this log going across right here. I'm going to anchor off to this tree with some 14 gauge wire. I think this is the perfect little spot. Catch a cone right here. So, I'm going to station you guys right here. We got our Bridger T3. I think I'm going to put it right alongside the water over here. Right about there. Anchor off to this tree. I got that doubled up 14 gauge wire. You guys know how I roll. Gonna cinch it real tight. Start it off by hand, and then I'll come in with the pliers. Got a couple more twists there. And I'm actually going to take this wire, because I got a lot of access, and run it around the tree again. This will be the last time I use this wire. Double it up. Give it a couple more twists here by hand. Make sure it's as far down on the base of the tree as I can get it. Right there. We're going to keep twisting it. I'll take these access wires and tuck them down. I'll really press them down on the ground there. Okay. So we're anchored off. You guys can see that right there, hopefully. Went around it with the 14 gauge wire once, twisted around it again, twisted her up like a bread tie. Now that we got that done, we're going to move on to baiting, setting the trap. And I got my chain here. I'm just going to kind of bury that chain into the ground a little bit. And take some of this snow, throw it back over here. Very simple setup. You don't gotta go crazy with cones. We'll hide this, where I anchored it off with this tree a little bit with some snow from the surrounding area. This snow should stick around for a little while now because it's gonna start freezing up again. So then I'll kind of just pat that area down. Got the trap right there. You don't want it in a spot where the coon can't easily pull it out, but you want it stable, or so I'm told. So we're gonna roll just like that. We're gonna set the trap. I better pull it out. Can't do it with my gloves on for some reason. We're gonna put it back into our hole. Our dog is sitting nice and straight. I'm gonna get my gloves back on. Pack this area up again a little bit. No snow in there and a mechanism where it could freeze up. Now we're going to use some berry nuggets here. Perfect amount right there. One or two on the ground is fine. Want to get our salmon oil. And I'm going to put some right around the trap here. Couple drops in the trap. Do a little trailer there. Just like that. And that's it, guys. Super simple setup here. Anchored off to this little tree. 14 gauge wire doubled up, twisted like a bread tie. Bridger T3 dog proof. Berry baits on the inside. A little bit of salmon oil on top. Salmon oil trailer. We're right along the creek here. We got this trail, or this tree going across. Alright, we're out here again, boys. Setting up a couple new traps I picked up. As you can see, I got my wire anchor there. That's just a 3/32 wire with 2 looped ends and a quick link. I got that all the way down the base of this tree along the creek here. And this is on public land, so I'm trying to keep it where it can be somewhat hidden. And it's been pretty cold here, so if the coon gets caught here, he'll probably be down on this creek bed here, which is frozen, out of sight of the people. There's small game trails going all down this creek here, so this is a great little spot. So I'm just going to set up right here. Alright, boys, as you can see, we're set up on this creek bank here. We're just anchored off to this tree that I showed you. We're going to use the snow for a little bit of cover on our chain and stuff. We're just doing a simple set. I'm just going to fill it up with some gummy bears. Put a couple down in there. I have one myself. Okay, I'm going to set the trap. back in our spot. That bait how I want it. Down in there just like that. Gotta bury this chain in a little bit of snow. Make sure trap is seated good. Right now I got some homemade coon lure here, which is a little froze up on me because I left it in the truck. Grab a stick, lay it around, mix this stuff up a little bit. Smudge that around in there. Just like that. Just leave that laying there. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do. Just some gummy bears, a little bit of homemade coon bait. Got it anchored off to this tree. We should be good to go. We're gonna set one more trap up, get on out of here. I will get some of my custom coon lure here I mixed up not too long ago. Just spread some of that on the inside like that. I'll place this stick that I use to get that coon bait right in front of it. And that's everything right there, boys. As you can see, we got our trap right there. Might not be able to tell on the camera, but our bait's down in there just below the trigger. We got a little bit of coon bait on top, or coon lure. We're anchored off to this tree. We got a creek that goes along right here. You can see the tracks going just about everywhere through here. So this is DP number 3 I got set up over here on this portion of state land. Stay tuned, let's see what type of fur we can produce, boys. It's late season coon trapping. Let's go.